Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the world of polynomial graphs and their shapes. We'll explore how different degrees of polynomials create unique curves and why recognizing these shapes matters in math and beyond. By the end, you'll learn to identify basic polynomial graphs, relate their degree to their shape, and we'll even have some fun practice and a game. Throughout this lesson, you'll discover how polynomial graphs appear in things like physics, engineering, and even nature. Next, we'll dive into the basics of these graphs. Then we'll practice matching equations to their shapes and wrap up with a fun game. Let's start by examining linear polynomials. A linear polynomial, like y equals x, creates a straight line on the graph. Now compare that to a quadratic polynomial, like y equals x squared, where the graph forms a curve, a U-shape called a parabola. Now, let's look at cubic polynomials, like y equals x cubed. These graphs have a twist. They curve and change direction, creating an S shape. So comparing all three, linear graphs are straight lines, quadratic graphs make a U-shape, and cubic graphs have this S-curve. Let's visualize that difference. Notice how the cubic graph changes direction. It starts by going one way, then curves around and heads in the opposite direction. So we've learned that the degree of a polynomial affects its shape. Higher degrees create more curves or turns in the graph. Now, let's put our knowledge to the test with a practice activity. You'll match polynomial equations to their graph shapes. Remember to think about the degree: linear for straight lines, quadratic for U-shapes, and cubic for S-curves.